Tonight's play by the Bhakti Sangha players is about the transcendental pastimes of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Friday the 13th is generally considered inauspicious, but Friday the 13th of August 1965 was a most auspicious day. It represented a turning point in the lives of this world's misdirected civilization. It was the day A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami left the shores of India to bring the ancient science of Krishna consciousness to the West. After a lifetime of preparation, Bhaktivedanta Swami was ready to carry out the order of his spiritual master to fulfill the prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. पृथ्वी ते अच्छे जातो नगर आदि ग्राम सर्वत्र प्रचा हुई बे मोरा नाम. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna would soon be heard in every town and village in the world. This is the story of Srila Prabhupada's amazing journey to America. It is the story of how he defied all odds to achieve the unachievable. It is the story of Swamiji at sea. Today, the captain of that ship, Jalduta, and his wife, who accompanied Srila Prabhupada, will take you back in time to relish transcendental pastime of Srila Prabhupada.
Excuse me, sir. Could I interest you in a look at one of our books?
Are you from India?
No, I am from America.
So how have you taken up this Vedic culture of India, this dancing and chanting?
This ancient culture was brought to America by our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. In fact, this book is all about him.
Let me see that volume. Is this? Oh, yes, it is. It is the Swami Bhaktivedanta. You know, my friend, he traveled aboard my ship, the Jaldoot, and it was 1965, August and September. Let me see. The Jaldoot is a regular cargo ship of Scindia Steam Navigation Company. That was my company. Shri Abhecharan Bhaktivedanta Swami, whose age was listed as 69, was taken on board bearing a complimentary ticket with food. It says here, the cabin was quite comfortable thanks to Srimati Sumati Morarji for all these arrangements.
He approached Srimati Morarji to get a ticket?
Yes, I remember it all as it was only yesterday.
Sumati Morarji was the president of Scindia Steam Navigation Company. First time she saw Prabhupada in 1950 in Kurukshetra, sitting under a tree, chanting sincerely. She approached Prabhupada. His devotion and humility left deep impression on her. She was confident he is a genuine sadhu. Later, in 1965, Prabhupada approached her in her Bombay office to request a free ticket in any of her ship to America.
Maharaj, please come in.
My dear lady, I wish to go to America to preach the message of Sri Guru and Gauranga. Please grant me free passage on one of your ships.
Swamiji, you are too old. Why are you taking such responsibility?
No, it's alright. It's my Guru Maharaj's order. I have a sponsor in Pennsylvania and I have dedicated my life to this purpose. So I am determined to go.
But you don't know about America. It is very different from India.
But Americans are world leaders. If they can take to Krishna consciousness, it will be spread all over the world.
Nevertheless, I think you should stay in Vrindavan. I think it wise that you do not go to that sinful place.
But it's my life's mission, and I am confident Lord Krishna will protect me. Wherever there is the chanting of Krishna's holy name, there is Vrindavan. Please let me go.
Prabhupada, America is cold. And you are old.
I know America is cold and I am old, but I am very bold. Huh?
Well, alright, Swamiji. But I'll give you a round trip ticket so you may return should there be any difficulty.
Hare Krishna.
Bhaktivedanta Swami arrived in Calcutta only a few days before Jalduta's departure. Although he had lived much of his life in the city, he now had nowhere to stay. It was as he had written in his Vrindavan bhajan, I have my wife, sons, daughters, grandsons, everything, but I have no money, so they are a fruitless glory. Although in this city he had been so carefully nurtured as a child, those early days were also gone forever. Where have my loving father and mother gone now? And where are all my elders who were my own folk? Who will give me news of them? Tell me who. All that is left of this family life is a list of names. The day before his departure, Bhaktivedanta Swami travelled to nearby Mayapur to visit the Samadhi of his spiritual master, Srila Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur.
You have ordered me to preach in the West, and now, after many years, I am going. Please give me your blessings and pray to Krishna to protect me.
A local Bengali daily newspaper reported Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami, a resident of Vrindavan, has translated the Srimad Bhagavatam into English with word for word meaning and purport. This great work will soon be appreciated by people far off America. Hence, he is departing from Calcutta for New York this Friday, the 13th day of August 1965. Bhaktivedanta Swami took a taxi down to Calcutta port. He was carrying a Bengali copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita, which he intended to read during the crossing. For thousands of years, Krishna Bhakti had been known only in India, not outside, except in twisted, faithless reports by foreigners. And the only Swamis who have reached America had been non-devotees, Mayavadi impersonalists. But now, Krishna was sending Bhaktivedanta Swami as his missionary. He was all alone, a lone fighter. When he left, there was no one on the shore to bid him goodbye. No friends, no supporters, no disciples, nobody. While thinking of that historical journey, Captain and his wife cannot stop wondering even today how Prabhupada was so confident yet humble in his every action.
Yes, I remember this wonderful Swami walking onto my ship. He cut a striking figure. This Swami, do you remember him, Devi?
Yes, indeed. How can I forget? He seemed to have super strength. I said to him, "Do you really think America is the best place to go, Swamiji?" I was thinking that America hardly seemed ready for his message. It seemed such a difficult task for someone his age.
Yet he seemed so totally calm and serene, as if his work was already done.
And do you remember? After some difficult travel, we celebrated Janmashtami with him. Do you remember? He spoke so nicely about Lord Krishna. He really understood the importance and significance of observing Janmashtami, and he chanted so sweetly.
Yes, and what about the feast?
Yes, he cooked an entire feast all by himself and personally distributed it to the entire crew. We enjoyed having the Swami with us so much.
What did he cook, Devi? Do you remember?
Oh, let me see. There was yellow rice, samosa, puri, sabji, and so many sweets. Everything was there.
It was so nice, but the sea started to get rough on him. Soon after, it felt like something bad was about to happen.
Yes, and he was getting seasick, I think. I was concerned for him also.
Look, it says here in the book. He noted in his diary: rain, sickness, dizziness, headache, no appetite, vomiting. Oh my God.
This was the most difficult time for him, I think. We didn't see him for 3 days. Does it say what happened?
Yes, yes. Let me read it.
Jalduta was crossing the Bay of Bengal, and it was very rough sea. Prabhupada started feeling the sea sickness. The symptoms persisted, but it was more than seasickness. The pain in his chest made him think he would die at any moment. In 2 days, he suffered 2 heart attacks. He tolerated the difficulty, meditating on the purpose of his mission. But he thought that if another were to come, he would certainly not survive. The next night, Swamiji had a dream. Lord Krishna appeared to him, surrounded by his many incarnations. Krishna was rowing a boat and spoke to Swami.
कृष्ण देव भवन्तं वन्दे देव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्ण देव भवन्तं समधुकर मरपायनी जपन पंकज मकरंदे देव भवन्तं देव भवन्तं वन्दे
My dear Abhicharan, go on with your mission. I will protect you. Do not fear.
प्रलयपयोधिजले धृतवानसि वेदम् विहितवहित्र चरित्रमखेदम् विहितवहित्र चरित्रमखेदम् केशवधृता मीन शरीरा केशवधृता मीन शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे क्षितिर्हा धरणी धारन किन चक्र गरिष्ठे केशवद्रिता कूर्म शरीरा केशवद्रिता कूर्म शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे वसति दर्शन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिनी कलंक कलेव निमग्ना शशिनी कलंक कलेव निमग्ना केशवद्रिता शूकर रूपा केशवद्रिता शूकर रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल नखमाद्भुत शृंगा दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगा दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगा केशवद्रिता नरहरि रूपा केशवद्रिता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे छलयसि विक्रमणे बलिमद्भुत वामना वदन खनीर जनित जन पावना वदन खनीर जनित जन पावना केशवद्रिता वामन रूपा केशवद्रिता वामन रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे क्षत्रिय रुधिरमये जगदपगत पापम् स्नपयसि पयसि शमित भवतापम् स्नपयसि पयसि शमित भवतापम् केशवद्रिता भृगुपतिरूपा केशवद्रिता भृगुपतिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे वितरसि दिक्षुरणे दिक्पति कमनीयम् दशमुखमौलि बलिं रमणीयम् दशमुखमौलि बलिं रमणीयम् केशवद्रिता रामशरीरा केशवद्रिता रामशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे वहसि वपुषि विसदे वसनं जलदाभम् हलहति भीति मिलित यमुनाभम् हलहति भीति मिलित यमुनाभम् केशवद्रिता हलधर रूपा केशवद्रिता हलधर रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे निन्दसि यज्ञविधे अहश्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुघातम् केशवद्रिता बुद्ध शरीरा केशवद्रिता बुद्ध शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे.
After some time, Prabhupada reported in his diary that his strength renewed little by little.
Today the ship is playing very smoothly. I feel today better. But my feeling separation from Sri Vrindavan and my lords Sri Govinda, Gopinath, Radha Damodar. My only solace is Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, in which I am tasting the nectarine of Lord Chaitanya's Leela. I have left Bharat Bhumi just to execute the order of Sri Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati in pursuance of Lord Chaitanya's order. I have no qualification, but I have taken up the risk just to carry out the order of His divine grace. I depend fully on their mercy, so far away from Vrindavan.
After 35 days' journey, Jalduta arrived in Boston, USA on 17 September 1965. It seemed like yesterday to Captain and his wife. On ship, Srila Prabhupada composed a beautiful poem known as Markine Bhagavad Dharma, depicting his mood of full surrender to Lord Krishna. Today, after many years, Captain and his wife are relishing this heartfelt prayer again.
After the rough sea of Bay of Bengal and Prabhupada's heart attacks, I was worried that we are yet to enter the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is the most rough sea I have ever seen in my many years of sailing. But when we entered the Atlantic, to my surprise, it was like a glass. There was no wave. Srimati Morarji predicted Prabhupada would die in the Atlantic. Yes, she predicted. But like it is said, Rakhe Krishna Mare Krishna Rakhe ke. Means, if Krishna is protecting someone, who can kill him? It was such a crisis, Devi. Do you remember you foretold of the Swami future success? He seems to take your words seriously. He said you were an intelligent and learned lady.
Yes, I told him that if he should pass beyond this crisis, it would indicate the goodwill of Lord Krishna.
Oh, look at this. How very nice. Let me read the poem he wrote just as he was about to disembark.
कृपा कोइले कृष्णा अधमेर प्रति गुरु कृपा कोइले कृष्णा अधमेर प्रति लागिया नीले हेता पुरोए बेगति गुरु कृपा कोइले कृष्णा आछे किछु कार्य तब अनुमाने किछु कार्य तब अनुमाने नाही केनो आनिबेन उग्र स्थाने नाही केनो आनिबेन उग्र स्थाने गुरु कृपा होइले कृष्णा अधमेर प्रति लागिया नीले हेता पुरोए बेगति My dear Lord Krishna, You are so kind upon this useless soul. But I do not know why you have brought me here. Now you can do whatever you like with me. But I guess you have some business here. Otherwise, why would you bring me to this terrible place? आनिया छो जदि प्रभु हमारे नाचते, आनिया छो जदि प्रभु हमारे नाचते, नाचाओ 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 प्रभु नाचाओ से मते, कास्तेर पुतली जथा नाचाओ से मते, कास्तेर पुतली जथा नाचाओ से मते, गुरु कृपा होले कृष्णा अधा मेर प्रति, की लागिया नीले हेता करो एबे गति, गुरु कृपा होले कृष्णा. O Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands. So if you have brought me here to dance, then make me dance, make me dance. O Lord, make me dance as you like. I have no devotion, nor do I have any knowledge, but I have strong faith in the holy name of Krishna. I have been designated as Bhakti Vedanta, and now, if you like, you can fulfill the real purport of Bhakti Vedanta.
Thank you, Captain. Now let us chant Hare Krishna together.
Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada passed away on November 14, 1977. In 12 years, Prabhupada circled the globe 14 times, established 108 temples and farm communities on 6 continents, saw 60 millions of his books distributed in 25 languages, pioneered and firmly established Krishna consciousness worldwide. By his mercy, as of today, worldwide, there are 820 temples, farm communities, restaurants, schools and colleges, 520 million books distributed in 87 languages, 3 billion vegetarian meals distributed. It is said, pure devotees are like touchstone. Whoever they touch becomes devotee of the Lord. Prabhupada touched lives of many in the past and continues to do so in the present through his books and instructions, giving Krishna consciousness to everyone.
If you kindly become Krishna conscious and chant and dance in ecstasy, emotional love of God, the whole world will follow you and it will be Vaikuntha. There will be no more trouble. Thank you very much.
Prabhupada believed that Krishna's love would supersede any obstacle. The idea that God's love is more powerful than anything else and that it will come like a tsunami down the street.
Hare
कृष्णपृष्ठाया भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नाम्नि
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama. One more time, yeah.